class, how is everyone today? So today I'm going to talk about distractions while driving. Especially the main distraction that comes to mind for me is the use of your cell phone. Now today, picture this. It's 7:20 in the morning and you realize you should have been on the road 15 minutes ago. You've got to drop off your kids at school and make it to work on time in order to be ready and prepared for your big presentation in front of your boss today. You're in the car, you're driving as fast as you can, making Hollywood stops on the way, and then all of a sudden you hear this buzz. It's your cell phone. Your first reaction is to grab it and read the text and see what's going on because you don't know if it's pertaining to your big meeting. So what do? Yes, you grab it. You read the text and you realize, oh no, they think the meeting was supposed to start 15 minutes ago. You realize you're still about 25 minutes away from work and you immediately need to let your assistant know to stall them and let them know you're on your way, you're almost there. So you grab your phone, you unlock your screen, you start writing the text as you're driving, and and then all of a sudden, boom, your life has changed forever. Now the main thing what I want to define right now is what is distracted driving. Now distracted driving is any activity a person engages in while on the road. Driving is a skill that we learn, and it needs your full cooperation and concentration without anything getting in your way. Now there's three types of distractions while driving that come to mind. The first one is visual. That's anything that gets in your way by your eyesight. Anything that blocks your vision, anything. That's visual distraction. The second one is manual distraction. So now this is anything that takes your hands off the wheel. Like, for example, turning down the radio to the song on the radio or turning up the radio. That's manual distraction. The last one is cognitive. Now this is what takes your mind off the road. So it could be, thinking of that to-do list you have going on that you're trying to prepare for going on a trip next week or anything that takes your mind off the road. Because your main goal when you're in that car and the car's turned on and you're on that road is to concentrate, both hands on the wheel, and keep your concentration. Now there's a lot of distractions. Besides the three that I mentioned, there's other things that can also distract you from driving without, engaging in any kind of accident. Now, all distractions can be dangerous, but the most dangerous distraction of all is the use of your cell phone. It can definitely impact your life in good ways or bad ways. And especially on the road, you never know if it's your life or someone else's life that's in your hands because of your negligence of distraction of use, especially use of the cell phone. There's quite a few other distractions also besides the use of a cell phone. It could be grooming yourself, putting on makeup, turning up and down the radio, dropping something in the car, thinking you can reach for it in time. All of that is considered a distraction as well. Now, I went ahead and I did some statistics just to give you some background about what the distraction of cell phone use can do to you while driving. Now, 20% of injury crashes in 2010 involve distracted driving. Of that 20%, they say 18% were considered fatalities. So people lost their lives due to the use of cell phones. Now, using a cell phone while driving, handheld or hands-free, delays the driver's reaction as much as having blood alcohol concentration of the legal limit of 0.08. Now that to me was shocking. I didn't realize that one, but it's true. Anything that gets your mind off the road while you're driving, it being you doing anything in your car, using your cell phone, it can definitely impact your life or others. Now, what can we do to avoid the risk of being distracted while driving? The main thing we can do with our electronic device, our cell phone, is turn it off. Turn it off. You don't need it. I mean, definitely, or turn it on silent. You don't need to look at it. You don't need it in your sight. You do not need to be on the phone. Think about it. What did we used to do when we didn't have cell phones? We would drive to our destination, get there safely, get out of the car, and go make that phone call if we needed to be. So do not use your cell phone while driving. Just turn it off. It'll help you in the long run. Not only you, it could help the lives of others. Now, here's just some tips about safely driving. The first tip is, of course, when you get in the car, everyone should be buckled up. You should make sure your mirrors are all aligned, everything's adjusted for you to drive. And then take a little extra caution and make sure that there's no distractions in your sight. Make sure the radio's not too high, make sure your cell phone is turned off. Just make sure you're ready to concentrate. You are responsible of yourself and of those in your car while driving. Now, just the last thing to tie everything up. Stop texting and driving. It's not worth it. Texting and driving will not only impact you, but it will impact others around your life. And your life can change in an instant. Like I said, you're driving into work thinking, everything's fine. I'm running late, but I'm going to make it on time. You get this text. Your immediate gut reaction is to read that text. Do not read the text. Wait until you're fully parked and at your destination before engaging in your cell phone. It will protect you and protect the others, the safety of the others around you. Remember, last bit, turn off your phone. You're not the only one on the road. Thank you.